Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Skulk. We're returning back to build this city, Settlers of Catan style version. And I was pondering, what one should I make first? Which is the first in the line? I'm going to start making a stone one, a mountain. And where should I put it? Well, I didn't want to plan too far ahead by doing. I'm gonna put one there, one there, one way over there. I thought since it's all blank canvas, why not just pick one and then start building the one next door to it. So I'm gonna go pick this one. Sorry, sheep, but I'm gonna be taking over. Well, redesign, terraforming. Now I'm gonna be making all of this full of stone as well, top to bottom. So I'm gonna go starting here. Oops, water pressure. All this pressure from the water. And well, I'm actually gonna need to get rid of this, won't I? Now place that there. There we go. Get rid of this. And filling in the cracks. There we go. I'm going to do this to the whole perimeter and, well, the whole thing, fill it in. But just so you guys don't have to be going through all that, let's get started on pasting the land. Well, I guess I really have to get the inner parts out of this, so let's start that. Where that here, alright, and now I'm going to delete this one here. What? So we do have work to do. Oh, whoops. I was using the build one. Yes, I did. Start block. Here we go. Know your wants. Alright. And this one. This doesn't look right. Wait. No, this does. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong side. In my first episode of this, I had lots of trouble going, why aren't these? Why does this look different than that one? Which one was the start of all the problems? Well, I found out what it was, and solved the problem before things got out of hand. Oop, oh, no, here, gotta fix that. Boom. There's not really a whole lot to talk about, but if I think of a subject, I can definitely bring up something. If not, I'll just cut it out, or fast forward it. But, I do have lots of ideas in mind for future ones, for future, build a city, such as ruined cities, such as apocalyptic cities, and giant house. I've seen people make those and what a survival map that would be. There's also other ones. One called Pile of Bodies, and it's not grim. It's not terrible. It's actually a pile of YouTuber body character skins made out of materials. And you have to do a survival while using the resource blocks, creating the YouTubers' skins. I thought that was really interesting. Oh, wrong map. Wrong. There we go. Yes. Right one. I could do that one it'll take me a while to get the picture posted in my mind of this is what they look like. Shall I have it stay a perimeter or shall I have it solid? That's a deep question. But yeah, I'll think about that in a bit. Let's start on the building of mountain. This being the center over there, I want the outer rim. So I'm gonna start thinking. I'm thinking of a crescent feel. Of course, it's gonna take a while to do by hand. Oops. That's why I have the magic wands to help me in some positions. This is a lot, it'll look a lot better once it's all done, of course, but the process is just placing blocks. I know that well-known YouTubers can do practically almost anything, as their personality is really liked and well-known. And I like watching them almost regardless of what they're playing, because I just like watching them. As I am just beginning, not a whole lot of people know who I am yet, so it's not that same circumstance. I'm not saying I want to do just anything and people like it, but that's just my preference on when I see, let's say Stampy. When he's playing a game and he starts building, like in his most recent ones, Hot Potato Restaurant, he's practically just building a structure, and he's really good at it too. And he makes lots of really good minigame ideas. But I'm watching, I'm pretty much listening to him in his conversations, and his idea and layout of why he's making the map and how it's working, and then seeing his creation at the end. He has lots of things to talk about too. I have to say he's very, I have to congratulate him. He can fill in almost every second of the video with commentary that actually makes people can actually respond to or understand, learn from. For me, I'm still beginning, and I'm not having a whole lot to talk about, except for about other YouTubers that I've been watching. But what I'm mainly talking about is just because I really people really like some YouTubers. I'm talking about myself as well. They can be doing, as I said, almost anything, and even us just watching them build a structure over the whole course of the video, no cuts. Seeing Stampy make the hot potato all in one to two episodes, and that's all he's really doing, along with, of course, commentary. But his commentary was good enough. I'm really hoping I can get to that point where I can actually have something to talk about that doesn't have to always involve another person. And I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, I still enjoy it. Because I have something to talk about, I can give my preference, ideas, stuff like that. I just, something of my own thoughts too. It's not a whole lot of things to talk about. But of course that's what would grab people's attention if you had things that they enjoy. Something like this. If I didn't mention in a previous video, I'm pretty symmetrical, but I do love randomness. It's just kind of hard for me to do a random when I am, well, symmetrical. Such as that. Yeah, I made a moon. There you go. But I wanted to make this go up, so. Also, I like making things a bit roundish. As round as Minecraft can be. yeah, you guys can tell me if you guys want to what your idea about that is. About um, you like watching other YouTubers uh, almost regardlessly what they're saying and or doing. Well, probably what they're saying, because I mean, if you're watching a YouTuber and you don't really care for his personality, it's not much for watching the video. Such as me, I'm still getting into the mode of finding out what to actually talk about. I mean, I can talk about the idea, such as, I guess that's what I can do, but on the main subject, it'll just have to roll along eventually. But yeah, I'm making a mountain right now, as obviously posted as well. Obviously, I said it. But after this is created, and I go to the next one, probably go next door and span out from there. It'll theme off of the one next to it. So if I made that one a forest, then I can, and I made it a swamp theme. I can make vines come off the side of this. Maybe have a tree on top of this. Well, not. I mean, each biome in Catan, each biome was supposed to be. Oops. That was kind of sad. Is those that hold their own resource. So I can't really break that mold. You go to a mountain biome to get yourself stone. You go to a forest to get yourself wood. Thing is, I'm going to be making multiple different types of forests instead of just all one type. Excuse me, there you go. Thank you. You're sheep, not goats, but if you were, I call you mountain goats. Let's do that. Let's see. There's those. I guess I can make those ones kind of like the steps of the mountain. Make an arch over. Start off with making the boundaries. And so if you guys are curious on the previous subject I was talking about, let me know, because that is my preference. I don't want to be going off the same subject over and over again, because it's definitely warrant. I definitely made my point that what is it called? My preference, my point of view, my thoughts on the subject. It's all I can really imagine. I'm losing my English. What is the word for it? Maybe the word will come to me eventually. Oh yeah, opinion. That's the word, opinion. I used it recently in a comment. Not my comments, I was commenting someone else. Everyone has an opinion. You guys can let me know how they did on the mountain after it's done. And it's all, of course, up to you guys. I'll probably make the staircase afterwards, but I'll just make the mountain for now. And if I have enough time, I probably won't have enough time. My videos do occasionally get really long, and my reason behind that is explained in previous videos, or previous video, that the reason why videos are pretty long is because I feel like it doesn't feel like playing if it's only 15 or less minutes. So I just keep going because I don't have much fun if it's pretty short. This time I have a timer on the side to let me know when I've reached about a half hour, because I don't want to feel like rushed or feeling like I only have so much time. So it's just like a guideline showing that I've reached the half-hour point, and when video's probably gone on too long. Yeah, well, that's my symmetry. Symmetric. You know the word. Symmetricality. Give me it. Just wanting everything to be symmetrical. I think I'm making this a mountain that goes up and then an overhang, so it looks like something like this, where it's going to be overhanging this part of the mountain. There you go. Popping sounds. Oh, in the past I will hang out at a friend's house while you're playing Minecraft together. While they're increasing their volume, it actually sounded like the Minecraft item pickup sound. We're having a little bit of fun on that one. We will build you. Uh-oh. There. And of course I'm going to be digging into these mountains after Stunk being completed, and fill it with ores, so you guys have some reason to dig into it instead of just being made of complete stone. I could make areas in the like somewhat violent. Pardon me, sheep. Pardon me, sheep. That's not the way up. That's not the way up. That's not the way up. There's a way up right there. But I could make one completely made out of iron, so you find the iron mines. And people are going to need stone. Maybe I can. Maybe I can have 6 of each land, and then, except for, you know, the more precious minerals like iron and diamond. Diamond is probably going to be 1 land out of that, and you guys can mine out of that. But, you know, because the land is quite big, it made completely of diamond. That's just not cool. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just have diamonds hidden within the stone, and maybe I'll just have the mountains holding other minerals, while I have iron being an actual landscape, like its own tile, and having each mountain holding, like, this one could be gold or diamond or redstone, maybe lapis. Lapis is really mostly decorative. And I mean, as you know, I mentioned previously that I'm playing 1.6.4, and I don't use lapis for enchanting. But I found out online that seeing that lapis is now used for something, used for enchanting, you actually have a reason to get lapis, or use for lapis. I still have a use for it. It's a pretty block. My favorite color is blue. If you didn't know. I mean, I am Azure Blue Fox. Kind of a giveaway there. I also really like the color green. But neon colors, really bright colors, are still not my favorite. So like lime green, I don't know. Maybe not. But you know, everything has its point of when it's best used. So blue doesn't fit in everything. But some colors actually complement each other. Such as red and yellow, red and orange. Those ones, of course, are closer to each other in the rainbow. And blue and orange actually is, well, as far as I know, a football color used by Broncos, I believe it was called. But still, it has a blue and yellow. That one's actually a nice combo there. But yeah, so I really like blue. I was on the subject of, for a moment, that each color has its times when it actually looks good. And I actually like forest green, or, you know, plant green. Lush green, I think it might be better called as. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no. There you go. If any of these mods you like, you can mention, you can ask me in the comments, and I will tell you which mods they are and what they're called. Here, sheep. Come on down. Oh, I guess you just walked up the other way. Okay. I think the mountains are take the most time to build because you're building a whole mountain by hand. The other ones, like the wheat field, I might have some elevated, some mainly just flat. But I was, as said and planned in the previous episode, I mentioned that I can make each one have its own style, such as this overhanging Mount Crumpet. Goes up and then curves over and has a not really a cave, but an outside cave. I'm not sure what you'd call that. An overhang, I guess I can say. Yeah, I'll probably do that. And I'm actually excited about finishing these things because then they'll be able to be played on survival style. And well, who knows, maybe you guys would like to play any of them. Of course, this is the first one, so I can't really ask which one would be your favorite, but you can also mention to me which city or place you'd like me to build. And if it's an actual place in the world, like Asian or Rome, Greece, I'll have to take time to see how those structures or places are built. But I'm thinking like survival things, but you know, whatever your guys' preference are, I'll do my best. That's what this series is about. Making survival maps that you guys would like to play on, and I'll do my best to build it. I guess once, not once, I mean, Eventually, if you guys like watching this series, and if you guys like seeing structures that you or plate maps that you guys would prefer to play on, I'll do my best to build it. I'm not a great big redstoner, but I will do my best if it ever calls for it, such as like a haunted mansion with trick rooms. I can do my best on that. That's only if you guys ask for it, request it, stuff like that. And I will do my best on delivering. It's more of it. Alright, so I'm running low on time, but I'm going to do my best to finish off here. Hope the commentary wasn't too boring or sad, but I think I actually got most of the mountain pretty complete. I still have the underground to fill in and probably also design. I can actually make it look like staircases underneath or just a giant pit, something like that. However it turns out. Yeah, so I think the series will be more what some people might like. I mean, it was just a thought when I thought I actually would like to play some maps, but I'm not sure if they're made. But why don't I take up the job? If people want to play on some maps that probably aren't even made, such as giant houses, so you can survive on top of the table, in a sofa, or in the silverware drawer, in the bathroom. If they're not made, or they can't find one, I'll do my best to build it. Maybe I'll even survive on one of these maps. But that's the main idea I had when I was starting this series. Some maps will be wanting to be played. Some maps were wanted to be played on, but might not have been made. Such as me, I wanted a Catan map. Unless it's been made later, and I didn't know about it. I didn't find one. But this way, I know it's going to be out there because I'm making it. And of course, I'm happy to make other maps. So, unless suggested, I'll have ideas that I've thought up previously and start working on them. So after this one is complete, which will take quite a while, I'll probably work on giant house. Western also would be pretty cool. Let's see, what other ones would be cool? Oh, of course, the apocalyptic town. That one definitely. I really like those ones. Have those with an invasion mod, or playing with friends, and some of you guys can be the zombies or the invaders. You guys have to find structures that you can hide in. Let's see. Oh, great. Since I didn't do it piece by piece, I'll probably finish it off camera because my time's actually running really low. So I guess I'll leave it here, and thank you very much for watching, and I'm always looking forward to reading comments to see what you guys have in mind, your preference, your thoughts, your ideas. But yeah, as I mentioned, the mountains do take quite a while to make, they'll be the ones that take the longest to make on each one. And I was thinking like each tile will have probably 7 of each. So they're going to be making 7 mountains. But of course, each one will have its own unique look. This one, I thought, I want to have it be like an overhang. Alcove? No, that's like a beach. Ooh, that's actually another one. Seaside. Island map. I mean, I still want to make those other ones first, like the ruined city after this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the commentary was decent. Still working on that. Being more outgoing. If I don't have anyone to talk to, it's not really well, just that. Right now I'm actually talking to Mike instead of someone, but once I have someone to talk to, I am talking to you guys. I should get more comfortable doing that. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next ones. And as always, have a great day, everyone.